Omar come a caller.
Y'all need to open this door, man, for a huff and puff.
Omar come a caller.
Omar don't scare.
Omar come a caller.
I robs drug dealers.
The game's biggest loser, Omar Little. Yeah, I said it.
Oh, indeed.
I know y'all were looking at the thumbnail like, damn, Big Rich finally lost it. But pump the brakes on that. Chop Shop family, I need you to think about this. Between the people he's lost, combine that with the way he went out. I mean, I dare you.
I dare you, I dare you, I dare you, I double dare you, mother.
Name someone on the show who's lost more. And no, I ain't talking about his granny's crown either.
I'm standing here holding a torn up church crown of a bona fide cutter lady.
I'm talking about real love, real heartache, real pain. This brother's cries shook the building. And what makes some of these even more painful, just about every scenario could have been avoided.
When word get to Omar, make sure he hear everything.
And that's what we're talking about today. 3 scenarios, 3 moments, 3 of Omar's most painful losses during his time on the show.
That's Omar's boy.
That's Omar's boy.
But first, like always, Big Rich in this bitch. Tons more Wire content on the way. If you're new to the channel, like always, thanks so much for checking it out. I appreciate every single one of y'all. And when you get to the end of the video, if you're enjoying this, hit that subscribe button and check out some of the other work. Also, y'all, RIP to the god, the legend, Michael K. Williams. Your portrayal of not only Omar Little, but Chalky White as well.
Damn, man.
It's my house.
And my country ways put the food on this goddamn table.
Albert!
I mean, you should have at least 2 or 3 Emmys under your belt. These shows should be ashamed of themselves. Alright, y'all, I got an honorable mention. Let's get homie out the way early.
I took it for as long as I could.
The reason this didn't make the list officially is because I don't blame Omar completely. I don't blame him 100%. And out of all Omar's bitches, he's the one I like the least. He always seemed like he had some shit to prove. And watching this play out, this is exactly what Slim Charles was talking about.
You putting your driver in the line of fire, man.
Besides, you don't want to be shooting across your driver, do you?
Besides, you don't want to be shooting across your driver, do you?
Everyone held their own except him right here. And him being scared cost Tasha her life. I mean, this is Omar's dude, his guy. He brought him with him. Omar gotta share some of this L. Alright, y'all, now that that's out the way, let's get to the list. Number 3.
Yo, Omar, come on. Yo, what the?
The first one of Omar's biggest losses came early season 1. Omar lost his lover and partner, Brandon, early. Not to sound weird or nothing, but this might have been the love of Omar's life. Now, I said this in the opening. That scream, that shit shook the building. That was pain. That was love. This is one of those scenes us Wire fans have watched a million times. And on just about every rewatch, I think about how this all could have been avoided. First off, no mask? Really? No mask.
Kitchen. Under the sink.
Hey, yo, go on and get that.
Now, Omar ain't look like the type to wear a mask anyway, but Brandon, Bailey, y'all ain't cut the same as Omar. You mocked these guys earlier in that same episode for being sloppy.
Very sloppy.
And then Brandon does the most sloppiest shit anyone can do in this situation. Call you by your real name?
Yo, Omar, come on. Yo, what the?
That's an unforgivable mistake as well. And then probably the most crucial, homie playing pinball solo.
Hey, yo, that's him.
They know what you look like, they know your name, and there's a bounty on your head.
6 if I get the chance to holler at him before he get got.
And you think right now is the best time to go play some pinball. All Wallace and Poot were doing were their jobs.
Alright, come on.
Plus, y'all just robbed them. And there's Brandon like a dum-dum playing pinball. Now, if this would have been some Street Fighter 3 or some Mortal Kombat, I could have understood. But not no pinball, bro. Come on.
Yo, he's still in there?
Yeah, he in there playing the games.
Also, this is hardly talked about at all, if ever. But I think Brandon's death is one of the most important deaths on the whole show. There are so many legendary scenes that originated from this moment right here. The whole Omar versus Avon was intensified because how they went at Brandon.
They had cheese fries, baby. I got you some.
And honestly, the most iconic scene of them all, Omar taking the stand.
I got the shotgun. Got the briefcase.
Ultimately because of Brandon. So yeah, this Brandon shit might have hurt Omar, but it was damn sure good television.
Tell that man I'm gonna drop all his muscle.
Omar's next biggest loss was his own life. Omar's one of those characters who built this show on his back. I mean, this brother has more legendary moments than we can count. And for David Simons to have this brother go out waiting for a pack of squares, you foul for this one, bro. You openly hunting Marlo in the manner of which you did was too dangerous.
Put that down, youngin'.
Going corner to corner, making threats, you made that shit too hot, bro.
Tell that man I'm gonna drop all his muscle so he get the heart to come down to the street and dance.
Marlo Stanfield may not have pulled the trigger himself, but it damn sure felt like he did. Bro, you were fixated on revenge. It blurred your vision, it blurred your decision making. The reason you lasted as long as you did is because you never reacted off of impulse. You never reacted off of emotion. That's what separated you from the other hitters. Kid or no kid, I'm not taking my eyes off of Shorty for shit. Homie out here burning cats. I'm watching him. Kennard let it fly and he became an instant legend. I don't care what no one says. Weebay couldn't get him. Avon couldn't get him. Chris couldn't get him. Stringer couldn't get him. Snoop couldn't get him. Marlo couldn't get him. But I do got a question for y'all Wire fans. When Kennard ultimately gets out of prison, who does he turn into? Get in the comment section. I look forward to chopping it up with you on this one.
You don't have to be messy.
Ain't no other way I can see that.
Number one, Omar's biggest loss. Chop Shop family, you know where we're going with this. Butchie. This shit hurt so much, I even put Butchie ahead of Omar's death.
You don't have to be messy.
Ain't no other way I can see that.
But I gotta say this, I know I use a lot of humor when putting these videos together. I want to be dead serious when I say this. Butchie's death, this shit right here, is 1000% Omar's fault.
¿Qué pasa? Mataron a Butchie.
Butchie did not deserve to go out like this.
Where I find Omar?
For someone who's played the game for as long and as well as Omar's has, this is a pretty stupid move. I mean, bro, Deja Vu hasn't settled in yet. Let's pause this shit and rewind back to Brandon.
Hey, yo, that's him. Hey, yo, that's him.
Avon did that over 2 G-Packs. Imagine what's about to be done over $500,000.
20 on the dollar.
That's 400,000.
I mean, half an M. 500 stacks. Why risk it? Just off Brandon's name alone, I'm keeping Butchie by my side. I'm not risking it. Look, I know 3's a crowd, and I'm pretty sure Butchie don't want no part of that weird shit Omar got going on over there.
Yeah, that's gangsters.
Marlo was the devil.
Wear it in health.
And these 2 sons of bitches right here were his disciples. They would have stopped at nothing until they got your ass.
You're a tough old man.
And this is why I feel you're the biggest loser on the show. Because by ultimately taking Butchie with you, or at least relocating him, moving him somewhere else, both of those moves would have saved Butchie's life, and it wouldn't have caused you to come out of retirement. So ultimately, it would have saved your life as well.
When word gets to Omar, make sure he hear everything.
I think this is one of the biggest and foolish mistakes in the whole series. Cause Butchie was A1. He ain't deserved this. Old crippled man, father figure going out like this? You don't remember that scream? That cry, that pain you felt? that you'd be willing to risk it again? I don't know, y'all. This shit is wild to me.
What's done is done.
I will say this, though. I think if there's anyone Marlo could have given a pass to, Butchie's that dude. Butchie's the type of character that Marlo could have used in the future. I mean, shit, you in a bind, you need to get out the country. Butchie's the type of dude you go see. So I understand where he was coming from, because $500,000's $500,000. But at the same time, Marlo could have used his brother. That's just my opinion, y'all. Anyway, y'all, this was one of the more sadder, more harder videos for me to make. Omar is such a beloved character. But it is what it is, man. It's the chop shop. But anyway, y'all, if you're still here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I hope you enjoyed the video. And make sure you got notifications on, because I will be dropping part 2 to this video. Like always, Big Rich. Check out some of the other work. I'll see y'all next time.